Recording, rolling. It is Thursday, December 11th. So I gave you guys each one of these packets, just some old extra files I have. And so the first few pages are questions related to projectiles, Newton's laws, concentration of energy. And so a lot of topics about the semester. On the very back page is another page of full chronological files. There's the wheel cylinder and some questions related to that. So you've got some for rotational motion. Trying to the special gravity in this case. So a question about that. Now I did give everybody the same version. So everybody has version E here, and everybody has version 1 here. Okay. So you guys can work on these either alone or with each other, help each other out. So my plan is probably tomorrow to go over the answers with you guys. And so just some extra practice puzzles for you guys. Okay. And then you guys also have a half page here. You guys have half page. So we're gonna do an activity. Yeah, snowflake. So I did make a model snowflake ahead of time. Ooh, guys, ask guys, how many storage types does snowflake have?
17.
How about let's go usually with 6, right? Like 6 lines. It doesn't have radial symmetry and like six arms maybe. Something like that. 6. Radial symmetry. Right, because if you go down to the molecular level, see the H2O molecule kind of looks something kind of like this, right? So you bring this all together, freeze it, it's gonna make this sort of crystal pattern, right? Now, of course, all snowflakes are unique. You guys know Samantha Rhodes? She's really good at this, apparently. Today was her shining day. And she's got little gingerbread men here, little snowmen here. That's yeah, you really know what you're doing. Now I can show you how to create more like this one. Anyway, that's what we're going for. Right, so you guys got this page. First, we're going to square this off. So pull it over a corner, 45 degrees, just to square it off right here. Square it off.
Yes.
Right, you guys got that squared off? She has some scissors within reach. Right, so cut off this extra rectangle margin right here.
Go back.
Yeah. Right, so you guys started with the rectangle.
Okay.
Just pick any one of the corners, fold it over 45 degrees, just to square it off. The purpose of this step is just to make a square, right, which we're eventually going to round out to circle shape. I'm supposed to get a hexagon. Okay, cut out this extra rectangle margin.
Like it's like
that.
That's enough.
Alright, guys got this? Alright, everybody got the taco shape? Yeah, taco. Okay. Now, let's think critically, because I bet you guys can figure this out. If we're going for a 6-sided object, should I fold this in half or should I fold it in thirds? What should I be doing here? Probably thirds would make more sense, right? Okay. Now, a couple of different ways you can do this. You could do some trial and error until you get it right. Like if you fold it too far, say, okay, we can kind of back it. Or, hey, I bet you guys could do some math and science here. Do you guys have a measuring tool that could possibly be useful? Okay. And if this straight line is 180 degrees, how many degrees should I sweep out right here? 60. Yeah, 60. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. Because 180 divided by 3. Okay, so, well, I could find the central point. Let's find the central point exactly. It is pretty close to a point right here. Okay, so here's the very center. Point. Okay. And then relative to that central node, I need to sweep out 60-degree angles. So 60 degrees right here, point. 120 degrees right here, point. Point.
That's mine.
60, 120. You don't necessarily have to. You can use the trial and error method. Sure, works fine. But if you want to measure it out, there's 60 degrees there. Make sure I got that right. Oh yeah, that's it right there. That's it. Yeah, here, I'll backtrack. So you're going for this. If you have this, just stay tight. If you need to see what I did again, I'm going to backtrack. So I'll go back way back far. So at some point you had a square. You made this diagonal fold to get a pointy taco. And then the next goal is to fold this like into thirds. And a good method to do that is to pull out a protractor and measure off 60-degree angles. This is 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. You put a couple dots, and then fold it. Okay. Right, so you're going through this right here. You're going through this.
My gosh. I did.
Look around the room. I think, yeah, a lot of you guys are up to where I am. Alright, everybody get to this point. That's good? Alright, so, again, thinking critically here, I think you guys might be able to figure this out. Like if you look at my model, every one of these arms does have its own reflective symmetry, doesn't it? Like about here, if my pen is an axis, you see this arm on the right side has symmetry about that axis. Is it? Okay. So I'm trying to give you guys some hints as to what the next step would be. Like, how can you get that type symmetry? How do you have to fold this? In half. Yeah, along this axis right here. So I'm just gonna fold this like this. And it's gonna look like this.
Brian.
No one.
I'm sorry, how did you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. So guys, if you have this, just hang tight. That's exactly where you should be. Okay. And if not, I'm gonna backtrack a few steps. Okay. Right. So there was a square at one point. You made a diagonal fold to get a pointy taco. Then you folded these into thirds. So like this and like this to get thirds. Okay. You can either do trial and error, or you could have measured off 62 angles with a protractor. Or we do that.
Can I get another piece of paper?
Yeah.
We have homework today. Is there in class assignment?
Okay. And then fold this in half on that vertical axis. We should bring you up to here. Okay. So look around the room. Make sure you guys have to where I am. Is it here?
I think it was.
No, right here now. You ready?
Is these
Alright, now, I know that this originally came from a square, which doesn't really have anything to do with the snowflakes. So, you guys see these points right here? I'd really like to shade those off so I can round this out. So that if I were to unfold it, maybe it would be a circle. That would be a little bit better, wouldn't it? So, I'm gonna cut this off right here. Okay. And if you do this just right, you guys see how right here, flush with this side is a 90-degree angle, and flush with this side is a 90-degree angle, and it curved around. Okay. Actually, that should be a constant radial size. Let's see if it is. It's pretty close. But you could also measure too before you cut. What's the old saying? Measure twice, cut once. So this is about 7 centimeters. About 7 centimeters. So we got. Looks like mine has approximately a 7 centimeter radius going across.
Put it like that. Hey, Mr. Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yes, you
Yes,
was.
he did.
Yeah, I'll yeah. Okay. Alright, so got this. Or you know, like this. Alright, so you guys got the shape. Alright, so now is where you get to apply some creativity. I got sort of 3 sides. These 3 sides, this curved side, and you can cut this however you want. Now, if you make some random type cuts, then maybe it'll look more like my random example. Okay. Or if you have a specific pattern you're going for, again, here's Samantha. She had in mind, like, oh, hey, I know if I cut like half a snowman here, it'll emerge to look like a snowman. Or how about this gingerbread guy right here? Or maybe some other designs from this. Okay, so if I want to get some arms like this, maybe I should kind of cut up the side like this. That can give me 6 arms. That could do that. And then here, I'm just gonna make some random type design. Make it notch there. Hey, throw a notch right here. Here. Make some snowflakes. Make some snowflakes. Oh, notches there. Okay. Some fun looking design.
Put all his ways to it. He really thought you were into
You guys up to here? Or this step might take a little time, right? If you put some thought into it. Alright. So now is unfold this thing. Let's see what it's made. Find out. Does my snowflake look like? Ooh. Ooh, Christmas is approaching. Look at that. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so once you got that, you guys got two options for what to do next. Two options. So option one is if you want to take the phone and show your family and friends, you can do that. Option two is on the bar stool in front of you. There's a special piece of masking tape. So if you want to, you can roll up the masking tape, and ooh, on the outside of my door is some blue butcher paper, and it's filling up with some snowflakes throughout the day. So if you want to take this on the blue butcher paper on the outside of my door, you can also do that too. So you can either keep that or take it to my door.
Look at it.